Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and tonight we're continuing on our fun themed tribal decks, and tonight we're going to be covering over Gruul Dinosaurs. This deck the genus for this deck mostly came out, of course, with the Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan card set block, where dinosaurs were introduced to, well, not necessarily introduced, but were a key tribe that came out of the Ixalan block. Now, some of you might not know, but Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan were really focused around tribal, and they focused on 4 tribes, that being merfolk, dinosaurs, pirates, and vampires. So this is one of those decks that I really had hoped would have become a staple in Standard. However, it just didn't have enough chops to be able to kind of break through some of the other decks that were in there. However, with the addition of Ravnica Allegiance, there's a new card that came out that made me start thinking about this. This is actually the card that kind of spawned this whole tribal theme that I'm going to be on for the next couple of videos, was this card and how cool it was to play some of the tribes. So let's kind of get into that. So, of course, the card from Ravnica Allegiance, of course, is Rhythm of the Wild. It falls into the Gruul colors. You know, creature spells you control cannot be countered, which is fantastic whenever you're talking about an aggro deck. But they also have, non-token creatures also have the Riot ability. So nothing is cooler than throwing down a gigantic dinosaur with Riot and Haste. So anyway, let's kind of get into the deck. Commune with Dinosaurs, some of you might not know. It's a 1 casting cost green spell. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, reveal a dinosaur or a land among them, and put it into your hand, put the rest into the bottom of your library. It's sort of a mini ramp. Kind of helps you fix some of your mana if you're missing the red or the green coming out of this. Or if you are getting nothing but mana, it allows you to pull a big dinosaur out of your hand. Out of your deck. Otepec Huntmaster is 1/2 for 2 mana. Dinosaurs you cost 1 less to cost 1 colorless less to cast, but his primary ability is the target dinosaur gains haste until end turn. So until you get Rhythm of the Wild, he can make other dinosaurs have haste. The -1 on the casting cost is super helpful too. Drover of the Mighty is your mana dork in the deck. He does have the added benefit of getting +2/+2 if you control a dinosaur. Pretty much every creature in your deck is a dinosaur, so super helpful. Rabid Bite serves as part of your removal, but you also get to use Savage Stomp. Now, Savage Stomp costs 2 colorless and a green, but costs 2 less if it's cast on a dinosaur, which, again, most of your deck is dinosaurs. And that is basically a Rabid Bite with the added benefit of putting a +1/+1 counter on that creature as well. Now, that takes place first before the fight, so that is important to note. Thrashing Brontodon, some of these cards, of course, you might recognize already because they are kind of standard staples, is in there to help you remove enchantments or artifacts that you don't care for, plus it's a pretty beefy 3/4 for 3 mana. 4 copies of Rhythm of the Wild, we've already kind of covered that. I tossed in 2 Charging Monstrosaurs. Again, it already has haste, but I do like the trample on it because while a lot of these dinosaurs are pretty big, they don't necessarily have trample to push through. Of course, you have 2 Gigantosaurus coming in from M19, just because for 5 mana for a 10/10 is ridiculous. Regisaur Alpha is a 4/4. Other dinosaurs you control have haste. You're starting to see a theme here as they're coming into play. You really want this aggro deck to kind of get in and punch through. He also has the added benefit whenever you put him down, he also puts a 3/3 dinosaur token into play. So this is 5 mana for basically 7 power on the board, which is really good when you start getting into, like, Ghalta, for example, who does have trample. And then, of course, 2 Carnage Tyrants. Who wouldn't put Carnage Tyrant in a dinosaur deck? You kind of have to. Mana base, you can, of course, if you really want to go and get to the Rootbound Crags, but we're looking at 5 mountains, 11 forest, 1 Rootbound Crag, 4 Stomping Grounds, and I'm filling in the missing Rootbound Crags with Timber Gorge. So let's go play some decks with dinosaurs. I really, really wanted this deck to do well. My son, my oldest son, who you've seen already play, this is the deck that he built whenever he came out of. Because in his pre-release pack, he got 2 Carnage Tyrants. One of them being foil. So he's like, of course I want to build a deck surrounding around dinosaurs. Why not? Not bad. We shall keep this. What do we got? I do wish there were better 1-drops, and I'm sure there are some 1-drop dinosaurs you can fit into there. Llanowar Elves would probably fit well in here too, but I was really kind of sticking with the dinosaur theme, so it probably could be built a little bit more efficiently, I'm not going to lie. But this deck isn't about efficiency, this isn't about standard competitive meta pressure face kind of play. This is more, let's have fun playing dinosaurs. We'll excuse me, we'll drop the tap land and say hello, since we have no one-drop play. Every once in a while, you will find someone that decides to do something with big dinosaurs. Please don't be mono red. Please don't be mono red. Please don't be mono red. Although we do have, I mean, we do start getting some relatively larger creatures that, ooh, this might be mono red. Okie dokie. So I don't have a 3-play, so I'm going to go ahead and drop the Timber. Let that go in tapped. And we're going to drop the Thrashing Brontodon. Now already we're getting creatures down that are a little bit too big for him to handle. Oh, I could have given him haste. Oh, that's what I meant to do. I meant to give the Thrashing Brontodon haste. That's okay, we'll handle him. Because we're going to get a Regisaur Alpha down here in a moment. I am curious as to what a mono red deck's going to do with this one. Oh, he's not fully mono red. That's cool. My guess is he's going to hold. And we'll probably Savage Stomp him. Or we'll just Regisaur Alpha. Let's go in with the old token. So I'm 1 mana away from Carnage Tyrant, which is awesome. Which will have haste when it comes into play. Thanks to the old Regisaur Alpha. And oddly enough, I find it really interesting that the artists at Wizards have taken modern paleontology and recognized that we do now know that some, if not a lot, of dinosaurs are derived from birds, and some of them had... Aww. Aw, he's going to kill Reggie. And some of them had feathers, and they show the Regisaur Alpha with feathers. That's okay, I have another way to make Carnage Tyrant haste. And I'm going to remember it this turn. Okay, so let's drop the Commune with dinosaurs, because I really need the land to get Carnage Tyrant out. Again, people look at the card like, wait, it does what? Because nobody plays this card. That's interesting. I'll take that. So since we can't cast Carnage Tyrant now, we'll go ahead and let that go in tapped. We will throw down the Thrashing Brontodon. Yeah, that added benefit is pretty good. So I am going to give him haste. Remember this time. And now go in with everything. Yep, I figured he's going to kill one. Works for me. Aww. That's okay. We have Carnage Tyrant next turn. Cool. Nope. We're going to do old Carney T. We're going to give Carnage Tyrant trample, or haste, and swing in. All the things that make me laugh and giggle. The Dragon Rider. Not going to be enough to save you. Oh, he took away. That's okay, because I think we have enough mana. One, two, no, we don't. That's okay. We'll just Savage Stomp his creature and call it a day. And say, good game to you, good sir. As Carnage Tyrant comes in for the win, as he often does. Go, dinosaur deck. And we'll tick off some of our things for the day. Let's play some more dinosaurs. What was your favorite tribe? Like, maybe not even necessarily out of the Ixalan block, because obviously there's there. What are your favorite tribes in Magic altogether? I have to admit, I do have an affinity for zombies. I think you guys might know that by now. We actually have a turn 1 play. We will keep this. A life gain deck. This should be interesting. Do I want the land or do I want... I think I want the Brontodon. Ooh, a Boros deck? Oh, interesting. See, this is the stuff that I love about playing the non-competitive hyper-meta decks, is you see all kinds of interesting stuff that you've never seen before. Tax or blocks each turn if able. That could be a problem. No. The fact that it has Vigilance, I could see doing Naya for this. Aww. So it's sort of a life gain deck? I need to get some Thrashing Brontodon down to be able to counter some of this damage that's going to come to my face here. 2 Rhythm of the Wilds, though. You can't beat that. I will block there and kill that. Watch him have a shock. He's just throwing everything down. Look at this. Let's throw that down. Again, so far he has nothing that really concerns me, so I'm going to go ahead and drop Rhythm of the Wild and say next. No, I'll wait. I have a feeling an attack is coming. Wouldn't mind some of my bigger dinosaurs. Yes, 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 I'm aware. That is what Savage Stomp is for. Or Rabid Bite, one or the other. See, Magic's easy. Just that can enter tapped. Let's kill that. And hold. Wouldn't mind some of my bigger dinosaurs. Enter the Meek. My goodness, he's really going wide here. The upside, of course, is all he has are little creatures. My big dinosaurs will crush your little creatures. There we go. So we're going to go give him a +1 and another +1. And say hold. Regisaur will come in with a +1 and haste. Yep, I see what he's got going on here. We do need to start picking off some of these creatures, though. So I have enough mana. Let me pull... Hopefully... would have been nice to be able to pull a Carnage Tyrant out of that. However... let's give it haste. So we'll give him that, that, and that. Give him overwhelming options. Now, if he put all of his forces together, he could potentially kill one thing. Aww. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. That's gonna do it. Oh. Yep, he's gonna give it to one of the... Well, whatever one he's gonna give it, I'm gonna block it. Yep. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, there's no way I can get past that. So 3, 4. Yep. Got a little bit crazy. Probably should have held something back. Oh well. Is what it is. It wasn't a superpower meta deck. I'm okay losing to that. I got a little bit too crazy there. Probably should have just set Reggie and the Brontodon. I've been humbled. While they're big scary dinosaurs, he did have a pretty wide board state. And I wasn't really paying attention to my life, so... Oh well, is what it is. These could be good. Yeah, no, I think I'll keep this. Drop a force and say hello. Ooh, I wonder if this is pirates. Oh, please be pirates. That would be so cool. Departed Deckhand. It's pirates. He took my Savage Stomp. That guy. Man, I'll tell you. He's getting Regisaur Alpha next turn. Okay. Ooh, Ghalta. Ooh. Let's go, Reggie. They're all in the air, so there's not much really I can do about it, but at least I'm going to put some damage onto him, and then Ghalta's coming next turn. And the Thrashing Brontodon. He's going to hold a blocker back. Good. Charter course, draw some cards. Okay. Nothing beats a hasting Ghalta. Nothing in the world. Oh. Except can I still do it? 1, 2, 3. I think I can. So if I go red here, green here. I can do Rhythm of the Wild and go Ghalta. And give him the +1/+1 counter because he already has haste. I didn't mean to mute you, my friend. Nothing beats a hasting 13/13 trample Ghalta. Oh, so much fun. So much fun. Continue on with dinosaurs. So a preview of the videos coming up after this. I think I've got vampires coming up after this one, and then someone in the comment section had recommended doing goblins. I will mention your name in the video. I can't think of the name off the top of my head who mentioned in my comment section I should do goblins. I said, yeah, that's a great idea. Whew. Not so sure about this one. Do have Drover the Mighty. Yeah, maybe we'll keep that. We've got some paths to victory here. Got some hasting creatures, got Gigantosaurus. I think we may be okay. Unfortunately, Otepec Huntmaster's ability does not affect it because you are required to put all green mana on Gigantosaurus. The fact that it's 5 mana for a 10/10, I mean, it fundamentally breaks so many rules of Magic to have that card in existence, but he's still, I wouldn't consider overpowered, really. I mean, he can be blocked. Rhythm of the Wild Gigantosaurus, even funnier. Let's see what he does. Yeah, if he's not putting anything out yet, I'm kind of okay going with Rhythm of the Wild as opposed to any of the dinosaurs. Draw him for one. Ooh. That's cute. Which one do I like first? Well, let's go with Huntmaster. Let's give it the +1/+1 counter just for giggles. Let's go Thrashing Brontodon. We're going to give him haste. This could get scary quick. I'm still not really sure what he's going with. I have a feeling, I was going to say, I have a feeling that it's Merfolk. Yep. That's okay. We have ways to handle you. No. Let's just go with this. We're going to give it +1/+1 counter on that. We'll attack here and here. Keep a blocker back just in case he decides to get tricky. Okay. Interesting. But if he taps his creatures, that's things that can't block. I mean, I'm sure he's going for the end game of the last step, but I don't think he's going to get there. The last chapter of that saga. Hungering Hydra. Very cool. We'll have to kill that. Oh, but a hasting... Oh, it's so much fun, but I can't. A hasting... I think I still get through here, actually. He's got trample. Yeah, unfortunately, I think he still gets through. But a hasting Gigantosaurus would have been hysterical. And we shall call that a win for the old dinosaur deck. So this is what it's like, playing down in those lower ranks when you don't have all the meta decks going on. You play decks that aren't super overpowered. You get to have a little bit of fun. And that's not to say that playing the high-powered decks, if that is your way of enjoying Magic, is playing those competitive decks, playing those high-powered meta decks, and trying to figure your way out of those situations, I'm not trying to disparage that in any way, shape, or form. I'm not. For me, I think those feel a little bit more high-stress. And more prone to, if I make a mistake, I'm going to lose. Some people, 95% of the people who aren't interested in the top tier meta decks or the Pro Tour, are just playing Magic to just play Magic, to just throw cards under the table and have fun. And that's what these kinds of decks make me feel like, is that I can just sit down, throw cards on the table, and have fun with a game I love. I think we keep this. We shall commune with dinosaurs and confuse our opponent who's never seen this card before. Ooh. Really difficult not to grab Carnage Tyrant there, but we don't have the mana for it yet. I love that they put the eyeball in here to see that your opponent hit... Oh, not mono blue. Anything but mono blue. Well, at some point in time, the No Fun Police had to come out, and it looks like we're here. Okay, let's see if he's got the counter. Oh, I don't have the 2 green. Oh, I should have grabbed the green. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Merfolk Trickster. Interesting, you get to play this deck. I wonder if I've just won too many games with dinosaurs and it's trying to bring me down to say, hey, just a reminder, this deck's not all you think it is. Come on, green mana. Oh. This is going to get painful quick. Yep. When I go back to edit this, I'm going to go back and look at those lands and go, why? Why didn't you grab the green land? Now you're discarding cards. I hate to say it, but our chances of beating this deck probably weren't very good to start off with. It's increasingly much, much worse now. Sure. I blame this on myself. Come on, you know you've got the game. Just swing in. 2 more turns. Anything? Sure. Sure, he's going to counter it, but why not? Sure. Good game. Really wish I'd have done better on that. Although against this deck, I honestly don't know how. If I could have gotten Rhythm of the Wild down in between some of his spells, maybe? Because then he can't counter my creatures and it's mostly an aggro deck. Maybe I have a shot at it. Most of his stuff's in the air, though. So, I mean, it really becomes, do I get those Savage Stomps off? Probably not. Can I put enough damage through to make him think about it? Maybe. So, alright, let's try one more, and then we will call it a night on Dinosaurs. Yeah, Gigantosaurus is huge in our house. My 8-year-old loves that card because it's a 10/10. And that's all he sees from his point of view from Magic is this is a gigantic creature. So it's super popular. Like he'll slam the card down on the table and everything. Okay, so what is going on here? We shall have to mulligan, unfortunately. Oh, come on, RNG. What are we doing here? Try one more. Sure. No. Like, what are you doing to me? Seriously? I may. Navigator's Compass. Now that's interesting. It was a basic land type. That is interesting. I have never seen that card used like that. Let's not tip our hand too early. Let's get the old Otepec Huntmaster into play. And now, the Thrashing Brontodon. As he seems to be, I wonder if this is a knockoff version of Chromatic Black. That appears to be what we're doing here. Like, instead of the lantern, we're going with the Navigator's Compass? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. Of course. Watch me get all my high casting cost stuff now. I was on such a roll there. Why are you looking at my graveyard? Why are you looking at my graveyard? Still not sure what this deck's trying to pull off here. I mean, he's throwing down a ton of land. What the heck? I'm not just really kind of curious to see what he's going to do. Like, what does he have? Because with the exception of the Ritual Soot and Discover, in the Compass, he's not really done anything? Okay. What did he get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Can't cast anything anyway. Which is actually really kind of sad. Okay, that's a big boy. That is a big boy. Navigator's Compass. And he's got a discard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Yay! Oh, you can cast Carnage Tyrant. And I'm 1 green away from Gigantosaurus. He is, of course, going to cast Eldest Reborn. Of course. Interesting. This is a weird... Alright, so this would be one of those situations where I'd be like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and fold at this point. I can't do anything. Discard the Rabid Bite. Because the upside is if I get 1 green mana, I can answer Carnage Tyrant. Not exactly the way I want to, but I absolutely can. I'll put it this way. If at this juncture, I'm pretty much dead anyway. Ugh. My goodness, what a sour way to end those last 2 games. Really disappointing. Wish I hadn't had to drill down to, or mulligan down to 5, but it is what it is. We'll try one more. We'll try to finish on a winning note. This will be our last shot at it. We will try to end on a winning note. That's disappointing. But you win some and you lose some. Okay, I can see a path here. Yep, we shall keep it. I can enter tap and we will say hello. Incubation. Ooh. Is this a gate? No. Incubation Druid. I'm beginning to have my concerns. No, I can actually drop the tap land because I have nothing to cast this turn. Does make me wonder what we're dealing with, so let's get this done in the event that he does have counters on board. Can't wait to get these down with that in play. My guess is he's going to have a Hydroid Crisis floating around in his deck somewhere. Ooh. I see you have a dinosaur too, sir. So I will go with that +1/+1 counter on it just in case. And I'm going to hold. Because next turn I can get this down with a 6/6. And then Savage Stomp his Wayward. Growth Spiral. Cool. He's definitely ramping up into something big. What you got? What you got? What you got? Come on. Come on. Excellent. So we are going to go with the ye old +1/+1 counter as it comes in as a 6/6 trampler to start off with. Interesting. I wonder what he's building up to. I'm going to hold on to that Savage Stomp. As much as I really want to, like, really start getting into his face, I have a feeling that he's building up to something bigger. Things like Growth Spiral, Incubation Druid. Like, I've got a feeling he's got something big he's trying to build up to. He's just going to adapt the Druid? Okay. Against most decks that might do something? Not here, my friend. Aww. Aww. Oh, well, I guess I'll take it. And a free pack. Let's close the video out with a pack opening. Let's close the video out with 2 pack openings, shall we? Oh, no, wait a minute. We're so close. 37 minutes. We'll save it for the vampire video. So let's go ahead and crack open this video. Or crack open this pack. What do we have? What do we have? And the rare. Smothering Tithe. Alright, so I do hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. Let me know down below your favorite tribe. And how would you improve upon a dinosaur deck? Not necessarily making it more competitive, but what cards would you add to have a more fun, semi-competitive dino deck? I'm really kind of interested. If you are so inclined, by the way, there is a Patreon, and that is patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga. And until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.